Hello my friends, all over the world, wherever you are. In this video I'm going to demonstrate replacing the bottom base plate on a Norwalk juicer. I had a customer today who ordered one of my premium Whole Health Foundation juicers, and she wanted the bottom base plate replaced with my new premium base plate. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove the sheet metal around the motor and unscrew the ground wire. Come around this way so you can see what I'm doing. You see here? I'm going to remove the ground wire. And the next thing I'm going to do is remove all of the screws around the base plate and then turn this upside down, and we'll go to the next step. Two things I'm going to show you that I do before I turn this upside down and replace the bottom plate. One is to put a piece of cardboard between the pump and the motor so that when I loosen all the bolts it doesn't fall down. And another thing is I have a stack, come over here, I have a stack of yogurt containers here to hold the press up. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this sheet metal back on temporarily, and then I'm going to turn this upside down. The next step is to remove the feet. And the next step will be to remove the two bolts that hold on the pump and the one bolt that holds on the hydraulic reservoir. And we'll do that next. And after I do that, I'm going to remove the four flathead screws that are connecting the base plate to the post. Okay, I've removed the bolt from the reservoir, I've removed the two bolts from the pump, and I'm going to exchange the short bolts from the pump to longer bolts because the plate I'm putting on is thicker. And the next step will be to remove the four flathead screws. And for that I need an Allen wrench. And sometimes you need what's called a cheater bar. And I have a cheater bar here. And this will give me a little extra leverage to loosen those. They don't always come out that easily. We're lucky this time. Okay, I've removed all of the flathead bolts, and the next step is to remove the old plate that's waffled on the bottom, you can see, and I'm going to replace that with a premium Whole Health Foundation plate. And we'll place that in the proper plate. And the next step is very, very simple. Just screw in the bolts and go in reverse. Alright, I've put the bottom base plate on, I've replaced the feet, and I've put the ground wire back on the switch side. The next step is going to be to drill holes into the brackets. There's one in front, two on the left side, and two in the back. So basically you center punch first, so that you can drill a nice clean hole, and then you tap it for the screws. Alright, the next step will be, I had this tool made for me by my machine shop, so it can reach into tight corners. And we'll tap a thread for an 832 screw. And we'll screw in a screw. And then we'll do the same thing on the switch side and on the back. There we go. Now you notice I've left a protective liner on this sheet metal so that the customer can take it off. So the next step will be to turn this upside down and do the same thing on the back side. take the punch, we'll center punch this, and we'll center punch this. Blow out any filings there, and then we'll put a couple of screws in, the brand new bottom base plate brackets. And we have 2 more on the switch side and we're done. Put the grommet in, or the power cord. There we are. And we'll turn this up, and then we'll do the 2 on the switch side. Drill those out and put the screws in just like we did before. And then the last step, and we're done, is to put in the 2 screws. Stand her up straight and we're all done. There you have it, my friends. A premium Whole Health Foundation hydraulic press juicer with a solid bottom plate installed. I hope you like what you've seen, and if you do, please tell a friend. If you'd like to call me, my phone number is 760-753-0321. My email address is developtrust@cox.net, and my webpage is wholehealthfound.com. And remember, any Norwalk juicer can be improved with a solid bottom plate, converting it into a Whole Health Foundation model. If you'd like to purchase the bottom plate, give me a phone call or send me an email. I'll see you in the next video.